Moving forward, always moving forward, always. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What? Oh, yeah, it's like the main hallway. But that is the altar. But only once you rotate to that side. Or is it? Oh, hey. We're fine. We're fine. I had no idea this wall walking mechanic was going to exist in this game. Nothing about this, like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I was just waiting for this game for years, and all I knew about was the visual aesthetic and the infinity. So it's been a surprise. Okay. We seem to be in an infinite hallway now. Oh, can you go outside? It's an infinite fall, basically, in there. Oh, you can go out here. Like a cyberpunk looking like infinite apartment complex. The columns and all that are a little too weird for that kind of idea, but it's just, whenever I see these huge vertical areas that look like they can be dwelled in upon, I think of like the kind of thoughts that came to mind when I was reading Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Huh. God, I fall on accident a lot. Where am I right now? I'm not sure. Do I want to focus on the inside or the outside for now? Let's start where I started, I suppose. We have a staircase. That must be where I came from in the first place. So I'm back at square one. What are we dealing with here? Exactly. Ah, damn it. Am I upside down now? Or am I back where I started? I'm upside down, because that thing's upside down. Oh, hello. So in here there's a tree. It would appear the door is powered by that block being there, which would mean the only way in would be to get in through that door, so basically ignore this like many parts, because I'm gonna kind of linearly end up ending up behind that door on my own by just solving other things as opposed to intentionally going there. Okay, so my goal is to find a blue block and a red block and put them on these two spots. Oh, this goes all the way around and then back to... Okay, so when I see the two of them there, that blue is actually referring to that. Okay. So yeah. One's on the ceiling, one's on the floor. Just need to figure out where they are. There's a tree here. Perhaps finding the red block is as simple as that. There's a couple of them. I would take that to indicate that we have another use for these red blocks. It begins. What is that? Ah. This one's just a red block. So I guess that's actually where I want to take the... I have access to 2, so let's grab the other one. But it seems that's actually my goal. Sometimes the puzzle is just kind of wandering around this huge environment to figure out where the hell the objective is. Hello. I don't know, I'm just strangely amused by the sound effects that you get for hitting stuff. Just the acknowledgement of the interactions. I dropped it. If I'm lucky, maybe this will give me access to the blue tree. I have no idea what's happening. Oh. I think this is an infinite staircase. So ultimately I came out of the bottom of that, and what I need to do is go around to the top of it, I think. As opposed to continuing the way I am. Hello. Bit of a void down there. But what are we looking at here? Are you just floating? Yellow. Okay. Not sure what to think about. Oh. I can sprint. I either never knew that or forgot. Whoops. Something glitchy going on right here. Oh well. This does save a lot of time with some of these huge areas. Whoops. Hup! Didn't actually mean to do that. Wait, am I back where I started? Okay, so this room's also a looping hallway. Or whatever you want to call it. Looping door. Chamber. Not door. No doors. So this will give me access to this platform. They want some yellow to happen over there. That one's supposed to open a door, so at least for now it doesn't necessarily serve a purpose. I need it later. Neat. Nailed it. Not sure what I did or why, but we nailed it. Ah. Red block. Well, that was annoying. It went back in. Come back here. I only want the best for you. So carefully avoid putting that into there. Ta-da! How do I turn you back, though? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Which one of you's yellow? I guess you look yellow right now. That's how I know which one's yellow. Yeah. It was very slightly yellow. Because the yellow one doesn't matter anymore. It was just helping me get the block to there. So once the platform's no longer necessary, I can unmake the yellow and use its red original cube to continue. What's up? I almost expected to see some kind of giant walking around outside the window. A Jurassic Park moment or something. I just heard two big... Oh, there it is. I know I heard some big thumps. So they appear to be some blocks that are outside. There's a room in the middle of this room. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of exterior doors. Huh. What are we hoping to accomplish here? Yep. Is there any particular incentive to not open them all? What do they do and why? I think we're inside the room that's in the middle of the room now. Whatever's going on here. We're sideways. That's a bit of a problem. So I need a block that'll stick to this wall. Probably you. Oh, do you go both ways? Because you're one of them back and forth ones. Somewhat unhelpful, I must say. Except if I do this, you'll stay still. Yep. Shaboom. Okay, so now I need the purple one. Okay. So I think the idea is I never want to go on that wall again. If I go on that wall, that'll fall. As long as I stay away from that wall, I can work on solving the rest of the puzzle. Now, where is this going? The trick in this game seems to be to not overthink things and not wonder too much about the overall structure, because the puzzles themselves actually kind of seem relatively linear. You just kind of find a place that you can interact with, and that'll kind of unlock everything. It's like I said before, it's like, oh, what's up with this weird locked chamber with the weird tree and behind the weird door and blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just keep playing the game. At some point, you'll teleport into that room. If it's not inaccessible, then you basically don't need to think about it. Are these the... Oh my god. These things are huge. What have I done? So I've been hearing big thumps everywhere. Is that these blocks moving around whenever I Shift gravity. Yep. Yes, it is. Oh. This is where this game is open to lose its goddamn mind. You go completely crazy. What a mechanic. Okay. This could be cool. Anyway, I lit this up, so I'm gonna follow it and see where it goes. What does all this mean? Well, let's go get a green block, right? Don't overthink it. Just keep going. Hip hip. Hup. We're fine, this is fine. In fact, this is just like what happened a moment ago, so I guess this is fine. Okay. So I need 2 green cubes, and then this door opens. And here we are. Should be able to work with this somehow. You were not quite against the wall. Ta-da! I'm figuring out your system. I'm on the wavelength. Definitely gives you this feeling like you're in the Hall of Giants every time these great big booms are always happening in the background, which is every time I change gravity, regardless of the intention or purpose. There's always slams. Somewhat helps to highlight that the forces you meddle with are greater than yourself and affect things beyond yourself. You are not simply walking on walls. You are changing the rules of how the world works somehow. Great pillars that make up the environment move and shift with your actions. Whereas elements like water have to simply simply have to turn off entirely. Because they just can't keep up with what you're doing. Okay, so I think there's now I think there is now a puzzle involving these moving blocks. I don't think I simply I don't think I simply walk past them and move forward. I think now I need to connect the circuitry. Because this runs down the wall. So I may need to reacquaint myself with what block was connected before. Like this. There it is. Yep. I wasn't sure if I was doing that right. And yet here I am. Not gonna lie, I closed my eyes. Jumping straight down that much of a jump. Jumping from heights in video games affects me. Sometimes I actually close my eyes. And then I hear the thump. I'm like, I guess I'm there. We've all got our quirks, for I suppose. For example, I don't get motion sickness. And it's not because I close my eyes during jumping from big heights. I don't get any motion sickness from any amount of video gaming or reading in the car or playing Game Boy in the back seat or riding on rides or whatever. Brought that skill to great use back when I was the one who wouldn't drive everywhere, but in these days I drive everywhere, so not as helpful. Because I'm busy with the driving. No one's usually ever like, ah, I couldn't enjoy this podcast because of my motion sickness. And you're yellow. Hmm. So how do I get the yellow on the opposite surface? Hmm. Almost there, right? Gotcha. I'm feeling clever. Just gotta get all wired up for the weird rules about which stuff goes in what direction. And the weird nature of how stuff doesn't fall back down. It just kind of stops being an active object whenever you pivot gravity. It deactivates entirely. Is it you or something else? And where might we be going? Well, that's all connecting to something. Bye. So I kind of need to go that way to pivot you back that way. But I also need access to the door. Hello. Ah. Ah, two of them are all cleaned up now. Some quick progress, it would seem. That one looks pretty small. Well, welcome back, level progress screen. Nice to see you. So one of my issues right now is I need to find the door I'm even trying to open. I guess that's my clue, right? Follow this line. There we go. If I go this way, you'll fall. And hopefully reconnect, I think. I think you're reconnected, I just can't see it from here. But we should see this. Yep. Come back around. Yep. And the cycle repeats anew. Hoop. Uh-oh. Things have gone gloopy in here. That's specifically unhelpful. If you could ungloop, please. Okay, so we're not just hopping to the bottom of this one like last time. There's something else going on here I need to do. Hello, gloop wall. Well, I can't just take it. It has to be activated. Which means we need to follow this line. Figure out how to turn it on. Yep. Whoopsie doodle. Just try it again. We can do this. What the hell? Non-interactive. Something else is going on here? Hip. There's something going on around here. Let's just try to find the puzzle. Because I don't see it. And that's a problem. We're able to go outside. Hello. Corruption tree. This is where you take the nega block when you get it. But I'm not ready for nega block. Not yet.